All right, Billy. So first we're going to just watch this. This is the before from the front, obviously. Okay, and it's in slow motion. And see if you can pick out some things. But let's first look at the difference between your right hand recovery there and then your left hand recovery there. Okay, your right hand goes in relatively straight, relatively well on the wide tracks. Right hand, or I should say, I'm sorry, your left hand, you see how it's crossing in front of your head? You've got a nice crossover there. So you've got some asymmetry in your stroke, which is common. Okay, again, you see the crossover. You can see the direction that your arm is traveling, your forearm is traveling in that direction. And what that does is that kind of makes your whole body kind of snake through the water. Boy, this drawing tool isn't great. I'm making more of a zigzag than a snake. But you get the gist that it's that motion as opposed to moving straight forward. Okay. Okay. So that's the first issue. Second issue is that look at this, at the right arm that's about to go in, and you'll notice that the forearm is very flat. It's not, your hand isn't spearing into the water. You're just kind of flopping the hand on top of the water. You do it with both. Real flat. Okay, look there, it looks like your whole forearm is out of the water and just coming across this way, as opposed to, an arm shape where your elbow is high and so your hand is hanging downhill from the elbow, and then this would be your hand. And this sort of position with this high elbow gives you a lot more power and lets you use gravity. While what you're doing here, you're just kind of laying your forearm on. Okay, and we'll do it again. And then this time, we're going to look at your head position. Okay, and you can see your head goes under, and then when you breathe, it comes up pretty high. Really high, and then down, and then really high. And what you really want is that your head level remains constant throughout. And your body's just kind of rotating around it like a chicken on a spit. Your head and your spine are aligned. And in your case here, that's not happening.